Good morning, all of you. From today onwards, we will uploading the aptitude sessions. In this aptitude, first we will start about the time and work. This time and work questions we will solve. We will have study. We can write any of the examinations like SI Constable, Group 1, Group 2, TET, DSC, SSC, any of the competitive exams. This time, when we listen this series of time and work, you can easily crack that questions we can solve easily in quick time, in less time. So now let's discuss one by one this time and work. There are several questions in time and work, several types of questions. Now let's discuss one by one with examples we can easily understand and how to solve easily, quickly. Now let's do it. Let's move to the first one. Here the first type of question is X and Y can do a piece of work in A and B days respectively. In how many days the work is completed if they work together? Suppose if X and Y are the two persons, can X can do a piece of work in A days, A and B are integers, and Y can do a piece of work in B days. Then if X and Y can combine, do the work in how many days? Here given that X can do a work in A days, Y can do the same work in B days. But here both can do the same work. Both can do the same work in how many days the work will be completed. So in this type of questions, first we have to see that here given X and Y, we have to find the total work. We don't know the total work. How to calculate the total work? The total work is nothing but the LCM of the given days. Here A and B are the given days. So the LCM of AB, we can get the total work marked as C. When the total work is given, you can find, then we can do. Here there is a typing error. Total work by A and total work by B. Now, when we do, we can get, suppose we can get the value of 3 units. Here we can get 2 units. Therefore, total equal to 3 plus 2, that equal to 5 units. Here we can't understand what is 3, what is 5, what is. Here 3, here total work is C and the number of days equal to A. A total work is C and number of days equal to A. Therefore, one day the X person can do how many units of work? One day the X person can do in 3 units of work. In the same way, the Y person can do in same work in 2 days, 2 units per day. Then both can combine. So 3 plus 2 can do 5 units of work. So one day both can combine, can do 5 units of work. But we have the total work. Total work can do in how many days? Then we can write total work divided by one day the total units. Therefore that is equal to 3 divided by 5. No, this is about the rule 2. Rule 1. What's the rule 1? If two persons can do the same work individually with different days, then if two persons can combine do the same work in how many days? So let's calculate. Let's see some one of the example we can easily understand. Here X and Y are the two persons can do. Here X can do the work in 20 days and Y can do the same work in 30 days. If both combine in how many days, the work is completed if they work together. If X and Y can do the same work, combine how many days they work. So now let's see. X can do in 20 days and Y can do in 30 days. Then we can find the total work, the LCM of 20 and 30 equal to 60. Here, how to find the LCM? We know how to find the LCM, but quickly we have find. First, we choose the greater number. Here, 3. Then 2 can be divided into 2 into 10. Therefore, we can get 10 is already in 30. Then we can 2 only. So we can add the, we can multiply 2. 30 into 2 equals 60. So that is the LCM of 60. Now, we can find the one day the X person can do the work equal to 60 by 20, that equal to 3 units, and Y person can do one day is equal to 60 by 30, that equal to 2 units. Then total units for both combined can do work in one day equal to 3 plus 2, that equal to 5 units. Therefore, number of days equal to total work by number of units in one day. Therefore, 60 by 5, that equal to 12 days. So this is about the how to find the total work. If they combine, how many days they work together to complete the same work equal to 12 days. Let's repeat once again. If two persons can do a same work in individually, but if they combine and do the same work, then how many days the work can be done? So in this type of question, first we can calculate the total work. Whatever the question given in work and time and work, we can first calculate the total work. Then we can find the individual per day work. Then we can solve, then based on that, we can find. So we can find that to both combined. So we can add one day work for both of them. Then we can get combined work. So those combined work for one day. Then how many days the total work can do? So total work by the combined one day work. Then we can get the remaining number of days that equal to 12 days. This is about the first type of question in tool. So we have that, sir, if only 2%. If 3% are given, or number whatever person, if 3, 4, 5, whatever the person will be given, we have to do the same. Now let's see the example. If 3% are given, how do we calculate? Now let's see. Here, let's see one another example. XYZ can do a piece of work in 20, 30, 40 days respectively. In how many days the work is completed if they work together? Here, X can do a work in 20 days. Same work Y can do in 50 days. In same work Z can do in 40 days respectively. In how many days the work is completed if they work together? So if three persons can do same work at a time, then how many days the work will be completed? So in this type, first what we do, we can find the total work. How to find the total work? The LCM of the required given dates, given days. Therefore, that is LCM of 20, 50, 40. That equal to, so the LCM of 20, 50, 40 equal to here highest 50, 52, 2, therefore 5, 2, 5, 4, that 20, therefore 200 is the LCM. So from this, X person can do one day work equal to 10 units, and Y person can do one day work equal to 200 by total work by number of days equal to 200 by 20, that equal 10 units. Here also same, total work by number of days. Y person can do 4 units per day. And Z person 200 by 40, that equal to 5 units per day. So X person can do 10 units per day, and Y person can do 4 units per day, and Z person can do 5 units per day. Therefore, total the combined work is 10 plus 4 plus 5, that equal to 19. So if number of days equal to total work equal to 200, 200 divided by one day, number of units, both all the persons can do work equal to 19. Therefore, that equal to 10, 10 by 9 days. This is the solution. Here, this is a fraction 10, 10 by 9. It is a mixed fraction. Here, you can write it, but in PPT, we can write that way. But in normally, we can write 10, 10 by 9. So here 10 is this place and here this 10 is here. This is this place and this is. So total work can be done. If they were combined together, we can get 10, 10 by 9 day, 19 days. This is about the first rule, what individual works are given. So combined to do the same work, we can find. Then number of days. This is about the first rule in time and work. Now let's do the second type of questions. This is the first type of questions in time and work. Now let's move to the second type of questions in time and work. In second time, the combined work is given. So if X and Y can do a piece of work, so both can do a piece of work in A days, then X alone, X can do the same work in X. So only the X person can do work in B days. Then on in how many days the Y alone can do it. So he in previous we can give X alone work and Y alone work. Then we can find combined work of X and Y. But here we can do combined work is given and X alone work is given. But Y alone work we can find. So whatever it may be, what we can find, total work is the first step. The total work means here the LCM of the number of days. Here LCM of A and B. So we can denote it the total work is C. Now we have find X can do piece of work in B days. Then total work C by B number of days. Then Y we can find. So the combined work is given. Combined work means A. A days can do. So the 1 day work means C divided by Y. Suppose here the answer is 2. Here we can get the answer is 3. Then how much we can add? 2 plus 2 we can get 3. Therefore 1. So the Y unit per day equal to 1 unit. But here this is example. Now let's see one of the example. Then we can easily how to know how to clarify this. Now let's see the example. Here X and Y can do a piece of work in 20 days and X alone can do a piece of work in 30 days. Then in how many days Y alone can do it? First, take the LCM of 20 and 30. 20 and 30, the LCM is 60. Therefore, the total work is 60. Now, X days, Y days, we can find. Then X plus Y whole days, combined days equal 20. Now, 1 day Y alone can work is 60 by 30, that equal 2 units. And combined work for 1 day equal to 60 by 20, that equal to 3. Then how we can add, we can get Y for 1 unit equal to 3 minus 2, we can get 1 unit. So Y can do, Y 1 day can do work in 1 unit. Then total work can do means total work by 1 unit. Therefore, total work by number of units can Y can do in 1 day. Here the answer is 1. Therefore, 60 by 1 equal to 60 days. Suppose here Y can do in 2 units. Therefore, we can write 60 divided by 2. So that equal to 30 days. When the Y can do work in 2 units per day. But here Y can do only 1 unit per day. So the answer is 60 days. This is about how to we find the number of days. If 2 persons combined work is given and 1 person can do whole work in number of days, then another person whole work can do in how many days we can find. This is the type 2. In the same way, now how we can get if 3 persons are given, 3 persons whole work combined work is given, and 2 persons individual work is given, and the third person individual. How we can find? We can see in next slide, next example. This is the second one. How X, Y, and Z can do a piece of work in 30 days. The combined work of X and Y, X, Y, Z can do a work in 30 days. So you can get, then X alone can do a work in 60 days, and Y alone can do a work in 80 days. In how many ways? C alone can do it in how many days? Here, not here. In how many days? Here, not C. Here, Z. Here, Z alone can do. Here, there is a typing error. Here, Z, not C. In how many days Z alone can do it? In how many days Y alone? No, 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 no. In how many days Y alone can do it? So again, X alone can do it in 60 days. Y alone can do it 80 days. In how many days? So this is there is no, this is not in the question. So here we see that in how many days? Here Z. In how many days? Z alone can do it. Now we have to find that first what we have find, we have to find the total work. Total work means LCM of 30, 60 and 80. You can get the LCM is 240. Then we can find the individual work for one day. Therefore that equal to total work by number of days. 240 by 60 equal to 4. And then X alone work is 4 units per day and Y alone work is 240 by 80, that equal to 3 units per day. Z we have to find. Then combined work X plus Y plus Z equal to 30, 30 days. Then 240 by 30, that equal to 8 units per day. Therefore, we can calculate, we can get 8. Therefore, 4 plus 3, here, how much we can add? We can get that equal to 10 plus 1. Therefore, Z can do 1 unit per day. Therefore, number of days Z can alone can do on whole number of days for Z alone can do work means total work by Z can do work per day equal to 1 unit. Therefore, 240 by 1 that equal to 240 days. This is about the how we can do the time and work in these days. This is the first two models. In this next, thanks for coming and joining. In next, we will discuss about another type of models in time and work. Every 2 days or every one day after day, every day we will upload this time and work series. Why? Because the exams are coming in next maybe September or October. There is many competitive exams are there, so we can continue the classes. Every day we will upload, or we will try to upload every day or day by day maximum. So thanks for calling. Please share this video who are preparing for the competitive exams like SSC, TET, DSC, Group 1, Group 2, SI and Constable. All can use whether their syllabus contains aptitude, time and work. These are the most useful and easy to solve and less time to quickly solve these problems. Thanks for coming and joining. We will meet next class.